4 years after her tragic death, Breonna Taylor's name and life are being remembered today. Community leaders pleading for continued police reform.
It comes as a former LMPD officer charged in connection to the deadly raid on Taylor's home appeared virtually in federal court this morning. And senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Emma Gefter covered that news conference. And Isaiah, you said it was emotional.
Well, Connie, Doug, it's been a while since I've heard this many Breeway chants scattered across what ended up being a 2-hour listening session. And there were tears shed. Speakers again wanting to ensure Breonna Taylor's death is not in vain.
Breeway! Breeway! Breeway!
Breonna Taylor's remembrance anniversary met with raw emotion in Louisville City Hall Wednesday.
Breonna ain't never coming back. We ain't gonna never see that child again. It hurts. Just think how her mom feel, how we feel today. But this is uplifting. This gonna keep us going.
Her aunt, Bianca Austin, calling for the community to honor Breonna by keeping its focus on accountability. Now 4 years after the 26-year-old EMT was shot and killed by police.
And remember, justice for Breonna Taylor is a movement. I keep telling y'all that. My niece deserves to be respected, honored.
Breeway! 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 I hate that on March 13th, 2020, Breonna Taylor and Kenneth Walker became the perfect victims that represent the many harms caused by our Louisville Metro Police Department.
Councilwoman Shameka Parrish-Wright is pleading for people not to let up in their fight for reform within LMPD. That includes putting pressure on lawmakers and demanding a seat at the table for federal consent decree negotiations, led by the U.S. Department of Justice.
We're not anti-police as much as we are anti-corruption and violence.
At the same time of the news conference, ex-LMPD detective Brett Hankeson appeared in federal court over Zoom for a status hearing in what will be a retrial of his federal charges. How closely are you guys paying attention to this case? It looks like a retrial set for October.
It's still a part of, and that's one of the things that I talked to Ms. Palmer about. She said, why is it taking so long? She wants justice. Yes, we all are monitoring it in different ways.
In a statement Wednesday, LMPD Chief Jackie Gwynn Bilow saying, quote, "The trauma and the devastation that occurred in 2020 due to the death of Breonna Taylor remains with us. I recognize and acknowledge the impact on the entire Louisville community. LMPD is committed to being a better department for all citizens of Louisville, and we will continue our reform efforts." She goes on to say, "I will continue to pray for the Taylor family and for everyone whose life Breonna touched." And back to that federal case of Brett Hankeson, both prosecutors and defense attorneys say they're on track to try Hankeson's federal case once again with a trial date set for mid-October. Now a final status hearing is set for September, which will be in person. Connie, Doug.